And we are live. Hello, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I am Hawthorne. Welcome to Fawny Glow. Hello. How is everybody doing today? Blah. Hello, Kami in the chat. Nice seeing you today. How are you? How was stream? Were you streaming? One of the off days today? Are you coming to VF this year? So far, so good. Hey, that's good to hear. Well, I am homesick. It could be worse. Just a cold. At least it's a cold and then not something worse, but it's never good to have one. I'm sorry. Hope you get it well soon. Have you been playing at least? You know? Make yourself feel a little bit nicer? Treat yourself to something at the very least, you know? Cold's never nice though, especially in weather like this and get so cold, shivery. The bed is cozy. At least you get to stay in there for a while. Well, I'll take out for dinner because you can. I mean, that's fair. I wouldn't be cooking if I'm sick either. And takeout's not too bad. Like, it's not like you're ordering it online. That one costs more. Takeout's totally reasonable. Hang in there, okay? How long has it been? How long have you been sick for? Today is day one. Oh. Hope it doesn't take too long then. You got over-the-counter medication? Two bottles of Buckley's, you'll be fine. As you will be. Aoshima, Japan's Cat Island. Ah. Yeah, I know that island. Sometimes the fun facts actually have something that I know, knowledge-wise, and it just hits. I'm like, yes! Today we are playing Duck Detective, the Secret Salami. It is a game that probably takes around 2 to 3 hours to play, so it won't take very long. Might hop on to some Geoguessr afterwards. That is a-okay for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. This is going to be the last stream before I'm going to Vancouver next week. So yeah, no streams next week for those that are tuning in at the moment. But that is a-okay. We'll be back again. That detective is cute. I've seen it. I haven't played it myself, so no spoilers, everybody. We're going to be jumping into it in a minute or two, okay? Have you played both games? There's 2 Duck Detectives, so I don't know which one is better, but I just started with the first one, assuming the second one's a sequel. Waterboard your cold with Buckley's. On the water cannon. It's just Buckley attack. It's just a Buckley. I played a demo of one of the games. It was fun. Hi, Tay-Ray. How are you doing? Have you had food today yet? It'll be a slightly shorter stream than usual, depending on how fast I play through the game. Let us get right into it then. What? Hello. And I am ready. Okay, let me just move myself a little bit over to this side here, and we are good to go. Story mode off. Nah. Clean shade, that's fine. Flexic font. That's okay. That's alright. Okay. No advanced auto dialogue detect mode. Okay, let's see if we can piece it together. I'm not the brightest,
Life wasn't
not the
easy.
sharpest tool in the shed here, but oh.
I was a freshly divorced duck,
Oh no.
not able to pay next month's rent.
Oh, poor guy. Also, shout out to my friend who actually saw this on my wish list and just decided to get the game for me. Bless you, Lee. Thank you, Lee, for the game.
Not that I had paid for it this month yet.
Ah, yes, the broke detective trope. I love those.
My brain felt foggy, and I was trying to remember. Where did all my money go?
What I think about all the time. I relate to you already.
I had to retrace last night's steps.
Okay. Deductions are a vital part of detectives' work. Find clue words by questioning your person and inspecting your surroundings. Enter clue words into the blank spaces to solve deductions. The nest egg. Rent. Well, I spent... Well, I'm guessing they're maybe looking for a name. Spent her last money on something for something. We'll see what else we have for now.
I won't be needing this badge anymore. I guess I can keep it as a souvenir. My new job as the duck detective isn't going any better, though. Well, if things keep going badly, I could always sell it online.
Let's eBay it for 200 bucks. Someone's gonna want it. Ooh, physics. Kick the ball. Eh. 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 The ADHD gamer experience, everybody. Eh. Eh. They highlight the things you can interact with, which is quite convenient, I would say.
The divorce papers.
Anna actually filed the divorce papers.
Second overdue notice. I wonder at what point they start kicking people out.
Soon. Usually they send people after you.
I took that photo of her in a secluded tulip field. We spoke for hours under the stars that night. And now, she doesn't even answer my texts.
Oh, buddy.
This fresh smell. Oh, sweet, spongy loaf.
I love the
You
voice
keep me
acting.
safe at night. I have everything.
Wait,
I
do you
need
sleep
to
on a
solve
pillow?
this now.
A loaf? That's so good. Okay, yeah, sure, you have everything, but I still want to check this
No
out.
messages.
Yeah, you do sleep on a loaf. Aww. Okay. Let me just go through all the information again one more time.
I can't believe Anna. Second, I wonder at won't be. I guess my new job. Well, things keep. No message. I took that photo of her in a secluded. We spoke for. Now she doesn't even answer my texts.
Okay. So, probably not tulips. Could it actually be bread though? We don't know how long ago this was, you know.
I took that photo of. We spoke for.
It's just a tulip
Now
field.
she
It's not like
doesn't
you
even
spent
answer.
anything on it. Alright. Duck detective. On. But it could still be that. Do we know if this is right or not? I mean, that her last one. Bread for myself? Yep, I suppose. Smooth loaf?
Not my proudest moment, but the toast helps me to forget.
Phone buzz.
Hannah! I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks.
Oh no, you have a bread addiction. Oh no!
You have to believe me! Oh. Yeah, you're speaking to the duck detective.
Hi.
Let's discuss this in person. I'll be there in an hour.
Beer bus. Such a cute art
I
style
spent
too.
more than half of my remaining cash on the bus fare.
Man, maybe meet somewhere so you don't have to travel.
And here I was, in front of their bus office. Some sort of rundown call center. I better crack this case, or I won't even have enough money to make it back home.
Okay, we can make that work.
New bus route starting
Transit
in
being
August.
expensive is something I
Visit
also
the
personally
scenic
relate to, so.
mountains of South Sitcha. I'd always tell Anna we'd go there one day.
Also, huh? Oh, you protesting under the rain. What's going on here?
Here until I get my money back. Bear bus? Huh, more like scam bus.
You, sound unhappy.
What gave that
bet
away?
I am. Their stupid buses always arrive late. I came back from a work trip to the west and arrived here at 3 in the morning. And they don't even want to give me a refund.
Ooh.
How much did you pay?
2 schmark.
Too schmark.
But that's not the point. It's about the principle.
That was one of the first species to abolish the monarchy? Excuse me?
I could already tell based on her face that the receptionist was a tough one. She wouldn't make life easy for me. But I had to make my way into the office. I'm the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Okay. Do you work here?
Why would I work here? If I'm here to solve a case. Huh?
Well, then I can't let you in.
But I've been hired by someone from their bus.
Who hired you?
I didn't catch their name.
Listen, buddy. You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
There's always more to people than you might think. I should take a closer look and figure out what she's about.
Okay. Use a magnifying glass to find clues and press E to uncover them. Oh! Laura from CS is way too loud. I can hear her keyboard all the way to my desk. First name Laura. It's Sophie's birthday next Thursday. Just saying. Birthday? I swear to God, if someone steals my mug again, I'll end them. What else here? Suggestions. Okay. Someone stole the mug. Sophie is Laura's too loud. Sophie's birthday is soon. Okay.
These are quite I'm surprised nobody wrote something more.
7th today. This is cute. September. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Could have done that one better. It is a giraffe. It is a giraffe calendar.
Tomorrow
and
is
you are a
Friday.
giraffe.
Need to remember to collect my dry cleaning. It's locked.
I literally just told you need to stay out.
You're gonna say the same thing, aren't you? Okay, let's piece things together here. Hang on. 9 out of 11 things. Oh no. Okay, hang on.
It says it's locked.
The room is locked. I can talk to you.
You're still here?
Yes.
I'll leave you alone.
Let's investigate you a little bit. You look... Why are you teary-eyed? Why are you sad? Windtimer. Okay. Okay, we got everything we need. No, one more. Hang on. Oh. Keychain of a boy band. VTS. Alright.
I should be able to deduce.
Okay. So, Laura or Sophie? So, Laura is way too loud. I can hear keyboard way to my desk. And then Sophie's birthday next Thursday, just saying. I don't know what CS means. If it's customer service, you could be that, but it could be also at the back. I mean, this looks like your calendar. And today's highlighted or something, so maybe it is your birthday. So you might be Sophie here. Let's do Sophie Windheimer.
I should be able to I need to check my notes in the deduction
I think it
section.
might be your birthday. And no one's given a shit or something. Sophie is feeling sad because nobody has remembered her birthday. Okay, I aced that one. I am sometimes
That's
a little
why
smart.
She's making such a face.
Sometimes.
I should try and cheer her up.
You're still here?
I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday.
How did you know?
Just another one of Duck Detective's great deductions.
Huh? Anyway, that was really nice of you. No one else remembered. Can you believe it? If you know my birthday, you must have a connection to someone here. Here's the key card to the office.
Oh.
The stained carpets and peeling wallpaper exuded a stench of stale coffee and abandoned dreams.
But where's the secret salami? I don't like that it's secret. I want to see it.
I knew I couldn't stay long, or it would rub off on me.
This is the last straw! Fredderson needs to be fired!
I'll see what I can do. Who are you? Do you have a problem? If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, the duck detective.
Eugene McQuacklin.
A client hired me to investigate a case.
Why didn't you just say so? It's time we put an end to the awful lunch theft.
Oh, well, that's what's going on, huh?
All we need to fire him is some evidence from the upper management.
Well, we need to fire him with some evidence from the upper management. Okay. I thought it'd be like murder or something. This is...
I'll be in my office.
First, I had to find out who works here and what their jobs are.
Secret Salami's probably been eaten already.
I needed to find Mike. Thankfully, I remembered the piece of paper I had in my jacket.
Okay. The bear's probably the boss. Cat works in something, crocodile something works in that. Okay. Alright, the duck detective, because probably lunch was stolen by a coworker known as... We don't know yet. Let's find out.
It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy
I see Salami right there.
four seems to be Petrovich.
Cover out of all four. Okay, Petrovich. Salami. What's it say? Receipt expensive West currency. We found it! We found the secret salami! That's probably the obvious in-your-face salami. There's nothing secret about this one. Is that a salami, or are you just happy to see me? Unzipped all the way, too. Good condition, high quality. Okay.
That's a lot of salami.
There's a lot of salami.
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine? I plan all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time. Isn't that so cool?
Don't you have an angry customer shouting outside about the buses being late?
Wait, that's it. That's for the stream, everybody. We found the salami. Goodbye.
Really?
Yes, really. Why do you have this? Ah, I can interrogate them. I see. Let's look at you. Thick glasses, bad eyesight. Okay. Laura, custom mug. I like that these show slightly different things. Like there's more detail to it. Like this is a basic sprite, and then when you scan them, there's actually a bit more. Velcro shoes, lame. Velcro shoes are fine. How dare you?
Oh, how are you, Miss?
Okay. So judgmental. Brazil station. Escargot. Lucicia, yep. And Hollandaise. Are these all food-related names?
Their buses don't go very far.
They don't. Oh! That wasn't me!
The two desks on this side look unused. I shouldn't go outside yet. I need to find out who the people in this office are first. Did I remember to write down their professions and my deductions? The PC is on, but the person who works at this desk seems to be on a break. They only have a single person answering the hotline right now? That's surprising.
Is it? That's better than most companies right now. Employee of the month. Layout lazy. Freddy sucks. Stop with the post-its. Darius. Rufus. No one actually put a photo down, but there is a name.
I'm not sure I'd feel particularly appreciated.
It says come in, so I guess I will.
The dimly lit room seemed to promise well-kept secrets and rumors.
How are the detective things going, Mr. Detective?
It's Mr. McQuacklin.
Right. Apologies. Are you planning on staying in my office much longer?
I'll have to inspect the entire premise to do my job correctly.
Well, hurry up.
I have a feeling you're
Not particularly.
Baby food, family man. You do have a #1 dad. Stern.
What a fancy. It says Ernst. It's a letter for an application for a promotion to senior customer service agent. Signed by L. Ernst.
Probably Laura, which is probably the one on the keyboard because she was a little too loud and everyone could hear her. Kids! Aww. That's cute. In secret compartment, yeah, it's like a safe. Framed, high quality. Okay.
Is
Okay.
it normal to have a huge painting of your family in your office?
It's his office. You can do whatever you want. Okay, let's put things together. We have something Ernst. It could be Freddy. We don't quite know for sure. We don't know you as well. It could be Rufus. We'll figure that out. A bear is, well... It's not Freddy. Thank you for the follow, Autumn Leaves. Could you be a Rufus? No, we'll have to. I mean, it says hair over there, but
It said
don't think I could grab anything on there. Okay, we will come back to
What are you
this.
doing with my...
sorry.
Yeah, we'll come back to this. We have more things to talk about at the moment. Can interrogate them.
Was it you who called?
No, I never heard of you before.
That's unusual.
It's good you're here, since there has been some unrest.
This crime never sleeps. It's like a duck. Freddy sucks? Okay, let's talk to you. Hello. Are you Laura?
This is Bear Bus. How can I help you? This is the third time you're calling. I'm telling you, your ex-wife did not cancel your booking.
She,
You are so stressed. Sprained eyes, insomniac. I just love that face. Energy drink. Bad habits! Different brand, own headset, dedicated.
is Bear. Yo.
What is your relationship with Sophie Windheimer?
Excuse me for
We're
a
currently
second.
playing Duck Detective, a cute little mystery solving game. It's short, but it's nice for one session.
Oh man, I don't know how I'd survive the office without her. Sucks that she's at the reception. I would have loved to have her in the office. I'm back. Yes, please collect your toddler from the bus station.
I need to ask you some.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus. What? Can't you see I'm talking to a customer? It's company policy. Nothing I can do. Goodbye.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking about? Listen, I have a million more emails to answer, and there are 50 people in the phone queue. I have worked 10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts. And Manfred still doesn't want to give me a raise!
Okay,
Just
Manfred's
leave
the
me in
manager.
peace!
So, you have no clues for me?
Sorry for grilling you like that. We don't know yet.
Do you have any idea?
No idea, but I'm so happy you're here. I have a copy of your book. The early bird catches the criminal. Can you sign it?
Yes, I will.
Yeah, I guess so.
Woo! Thanks so much, Mr. Duck Detective. I won't ever forget this. This will become a core memory.
What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
I think he likes me. He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
Oh. Okay. There's still more to glean from you. Let me ask you about your
What do you
boss.
think about Manfred Ernst?
Sorry to keep bothering you.
Oh, he's a great guy. I just wish I'd finally get a raise. Yes, sorry, this is Bear Bus.
Sheep. Whitlock. Password accessible. Me and sexy aliens.
I wonder if there are clues to... I don't think I have enough information.
Yeah, don't think you do.
In here must be... First, I want to find... It will make things... I'll need to remember to write it.
Let's go talk to the boss about the employees a little bit and then see if we get more information after that. Welcome back from the ad.
It's right. Are you-
Yeah, we've had that one before. Okay, hang on. Oh, that's it?
It's a letter signed.
So, you have to be Laura. That's L. Yeah. So, we'll put this back in the suspects list. Laura the cat works in customer service. Crocodile. Well, you could be Freddy. You're from the west, so maybe Petrovich or Sidiris? Actually, hang on. Rufus? Nope. Nope. Pedersen. Okay. Is that more things I can ask you about? Okay,
What do you
Laura.
know about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's a fantastic employee. She basically does the work of 5 people.
Give her a raise then! Assholes! You're only paying her like, you know, as one person doing the work of 5. At least pay her 4 times more. We still don't know who hired me. Holding a duck more than 7 times is theoretically impossible. We want to test that theory?
I shouldn't go. I need to. I remember to.
Let's go talk to Sophie again. Hi, Sophie.
What can you tell me about Laura Angst?
Laura needs to chill out. I do love her, but if she keeps living like this, she'll have a heart attack by 23.
So, do you have an?
It's about the incident, isn't it? Sorry. No idea. I don't understand why such a small office needs a reception. I'm just here to keep the angry customers out.
That's why. The loading trivia in this game may not be as accurate as the ad break trivia on my stream. I don't know, I want to try folding a duck 7 times. What's in here, though?
It says it's locked.
Ah, goddammit. All I have to do is find a duck that consents to being folded 7 times. That's the main issue. If I know it's a yes, I would do it.
In here must first. I want to. It will make things. I'll need to remember to.
Okay, what else do we have? Still don't know. Ah.
Now that I had worked out these names, I was ready to check out the crime scene. Let's see where that lunch got stolen from. Then I could finally talk to my client.
Sir Jeffrey Duck.
As soon as I entered the kitchen, the comforting waft of cheap white toast entered my
No. Turn away from the toast. No, don't do it. You quit cold turkey. You can't just...
Wasn't what I was here for.
No.
Stop eating the icing! Can't you wait a couple hours?
Margaret, if it wasn't for these pants almost bursting, I'd have this for breakfast every day.
Yes, and you can have it and so much more later, when we're done preparing.
What a mess. Right. Halloween party. Cancelled. 2 cuts. Laura and Sophie. Looking for editor unpaid. Hungry? Get your... Does that get your own lunch? Get your own lunch. Okay, it's happened more than once before. Hi, thank you, Kami.
Anyway.
Glow.
They stopped doing them at the precinct after the jam incident. Gross. I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
Or claws. Who did that? Margaret. First name. R.S. R.S. Thanks for the food. Salami Bandit. We found the issue. And which? More here. Beef. Sharp claws.
So, this must be the crime scene.
I guess you could call it that.
This note is curious.
Game making me hungry.
Broken again. What's wrong with these youngsters? Don't know how to treat things with respect. Why would they put the mugs in face up?
Yes, dear?
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, detective, and I need to ask some questions.
A detective? How exciting! What's the most gruesome murder you've seen? How many dead bodies have you encountered?
5 little pigs?
No one died, but I investigated a case once where 5 little pigs robbed a bank. Caught them red-handed and got myself an article in the Goose Times. They called it the piggy bank case.
Ha.
Did someone get shot?
What? No.
Beaten up?
Morbid curiosity, you. Whisk. A baker, motherly. Impeccable hair. Well groomed. Tan line. Divorced. The ring. Okay.
Do you know anyone here who could have hired me?
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft.
Every YouTube, like, true crime binger is just gonna talk like that in real life, I know it. Teenager of 17 years realizes it's the last time he's gonna...
And
Oh
no
my
one
God.
told me they've called a detective! I don't know what's going on at all!
Okay, calm
What do you
down, calm
think
down.
of Sophie Windheimer.
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know. She just had a terrible breakup with her ex. But don't tell anyone!
Can you tell me anything about Laura Engst?
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl. I heard she secretly studies for her online bachelor's during work.
How?
You need to keep this a secret, though.
Maybe I should leave the dishwasher broken for a bit.
Just a little bit.
That'll teach them a lesson.
Not a bad idea. He looks so grumpy like this. Nyeh. Star Trek logo. Worker shoes, practical person, yep. Hello.
Do you get along with Manfred Ernst?
He's a stubborn one. I do respect that.
Would you say you enjoy Freddy Fredderson's,
If anyone needs to learn to respect their elders, it's that moron.
I'm a private detective, and I'm here to investigate a case.
Is that so?
I need to find my client. Do you know who it could be?
Freddy's a bit of a weird one, so I'd imagine you would call detective. Personally, I feel we're doing just fine. And don't need no
I mean, out of
messing
everyone,
around
it's probably
business
Freddy
around
so
here.
far. But then you could be Rufus.
What is your relationship with Margaret Whitlock?
Ah, she's a true sweetheart. We have our weekly mahjong evenings.
Oh, mahjong. I wish we could play mahjong right now. Don't mind me, just doing ADHD things. Eh. Okay.
Are you getting along with Rufus Sedaris?
You know, the two of us are from the older generation, which means we understand each other well. He is quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
Okay. Did you know there are an average of 5 ducks per 2 square feet? I didn't get that. Okay, we still are missing one who might have called us. More suspects. Margaret? You work as a... we don't know yet. Penguin is... Rufus. Sedaris works as the janitor. There's a buffalo. Can I go in here yet? Yes. Okay. You're a bus driver.
The cold air ruffled my feathers, and I wondered what kind of sorry soul was standing all alone in the rain.
I never understood people who like the rain. I never understand that.
Someone left their bag here.
Like, sure, good sound effects, but you could just listen to that. You don't need the rain. It's just so wet.
Dirty gym clothes.
Interesting. Duffel bag.
Someone left their bag here. Ugh.
Dirty gym clothes. Who works out?
Hey man, this isn't the bus stop. You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
What? I'm not here to take a butt.
Well-proportioned nose, handsome. That is pretty important usually in the face. And pockets, bad manners. Boris. Okay, Boris. Margaret, what do you do? You're also customer service? Yeah, that makes sense, because you're out
Now
there.
that I had everyone's name and job, it would be easier to figure out what was going on.
I'm smart!
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
Man, I wish she'd let me talk to her.
Do you, like Freddie Frederson?
He's a pretty funny dude. Loves to rant about detective novels.
I'm
What do
glad
you know
someone
about
appreciates
Rufus
him.
Sedaris?
I don't think he likes me very much, to be honest. But then, doesn't feel like he likes anyone at this office. Except for Margaret, I guess. Do you think they have a thing going on?
Maybe.
I don't work here.
I thought you were a detective.
I'm investigating a case here at Bearbus.
Oh, do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
Exactly. You know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business. I don't talk much with the customer service folks.
Do you know anything about this?
Looks like the
bag?
one that Salami was in.
Oh, it's really strange. Things in it disappeared, and others appeared. Very suspicious.
What are you even talking about? Is this your bag? Everyone here is being really
I mean, just sounds like your salami from the West was taken by Freddy because we see the bag with the salami in the office and maybe there was a switcheroo? Is that it? Okay, so the salami bandit. Lunch was stolen. Bag was stolen. Could have been Freddy. Could have been lunch. Was we might need more info here, hey? But we do have everyone. Hang on. More items. Gym clothes, it reeks. My last money. Office key card. Okay, seems like we have to solve this here. I mean, depends, because lunch or the bag could kind of make sense. Was heard by a coworker. Seen by a coworker. Stolen, right? Okay, so Bearbus hired the duct. No. Freddy potentially, but it's kind of it might be a bit of a mix-up. Maybe their lunch was stolen. Hints available by closing your journal. They're like, oh yeah, you tried too hard. Okay, let's head back there and see if I could think with a clearer mind when it's not raining. Okay.
Hello?
Freddy has new things going on here. Let's talk about
Is this
that.
your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
The one with all the...
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
it's not mine. It was just there. A really nice surprise.
That's
You
Boris's.
get along with Boris Petrovich?
He's a chill guy. I take the bus sometimes to go to bouldering conventions, and then we get to chat.
What can you tell me about Margaret Whitlock?
She gets really angry with me when I don't return mugs to the kitchen.
Why don't you just return them?
I do! Just not...
Can you tell me more about Freddy Frederson?
Let me put you on hold while I find the route for you. Freddy? He gets paid more than me. Can you imagine that? What an incompetent waste of office space. Hello,
Wow.
this is Laura again. I checked the bus routes and found that...
Ducks share 95% of their genetic makeup with bananas.
I have a feeling you're not enjoying my company.
Yeah, people really either love or hate Freddy, it looks like.
What can you tell me about Boris Petrovich?
He's not the most reliable worker. But it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
What is Rufus Sedaris like?
Not the greatest janitor. But he came with the building.
He came with the building. Ducks escape winter. Wait, ducks migrate to escape your wife.
Surely you must have some interesting stories.
Okay.
I almost died that one time when I got myself into trouble with the Teething Turtles Mafia. That incident taught me to stay away from beautiful ladies in red.
Did they break your kneecaps?
Huh? You can see that I can walk just fine. Do you know whose bag this is?
Isn't that?
Yeah, figured.
Freddy's?
This is switcheroo.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Why are you going around push?
It's,
I mean, maybe Freddy hired the duck because his... was framed by a co-worker known as... What's the right combination here? It's not gonna be party. I kind of know what's going on, but... I think my claims of being smart, they are not holding up right now. Like, I kind of understand what's going on in the story, but I don't think I have the right words to connect them with. Maybe I stupid. Okay, hang on. Anything else I can ask about? Okay, nothing. Is there anything else up here? No? Why was there an orange dot? That usually means I have something I can do, right? Oh well. Sophie! Can you help me out here? There is the other room. But let's...
what kind of a
Ugh, I don't know what I saw in him. I mean, I guess he's good looking. But my god, is he boring.
How are you getting on with Margaret Whitlock?
She's sweet and all, but... she can't keep her mouth shut. It seems like the office knows more about my personal life than me.
It says it's locked.
Can I go in, please? Let me in! If you drop a duck, it'll always land pointing north. Is there anything I can do to crack this yet?
The PC, they only have a single. That's surprising.
Me in sexy aliens. I still don't know yet. But it feels like I should know what this is. So, okay, Salami Bandit has to be right. But some of these are wrong. Do you know what was stolen? The lunch, right? Or I suppose the salami. So we're talking about the incident. Don't quite know who hired me. I thought it would have been Freddy. Yeah, right there. Thanks for the food, Salami Bandit. So this cannot be wrong. Lunch was stolen. Maybe it could be Margaret with your Who could have hired me when no one knows? I mean, I could brute force it, but that doesn't feel quite right.
Surely you must have some interesting.
That's an
I've
inappropriate.
asked everyone and no one knows who hired me. Did I miss out on some information here? No. When do I give up and ask for a hint, you think? Let's look at this. That's Laura. Rufus is fixed. Freddy sucks. Wow, people really hate the guy.
This is Bear Bus. This is your ex.
She. The two desks on this. It's a list the most busy.
I'm the only one here in the op. I'm playing all.
Don't you ever know?
Really?
Okay, I will press H.
Detective work isn't easy.
Under details.
The thing that bothered me in particular was
Client.
to find out who hired me for the job. I had to pay attention to the crime scene in the kitchen. Are there any connections I can make to the people in the office? I need to also consider that not all identities are clear yet. And that's something I will have to work out later.
Okay, let's look at the crime scene again. There are over 1,000 ducks. That is true. Okay, let's look at the crime scene a little bit more. Take a look here. Margaret. RS, that's Rufus. That is energy drink. That's probably Laura. Spam, of course.
Oh, I doubt they washed.
Okay. So, not Rufus, not Laura. Could it just be Manfred? No. I don't see anyone else's lunch. Are we really just gonna brute force this? Okay, what am I missing? Have a closer look at the crime scene. I mean, I don't know how I could have figured out who the client is just based on that information. Why am I stuck? Let's see. The fact that I have these two and it's still wrong. Does Freddy? No, that's Laura. Laura likes energy drinks. I'm trying to find out like whose lunches are still here. Those would not be the ones trying to call for help, I think. Okay, out of all of these, who actually has sharp claws? You don't. You don't. Kind of. Kind of, but you're more of a paw. You don't. Crocodiles could potentially. But this isn't wrong either. This isn't right either.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was... Did I really inspect? It's important to talk to... I always had the option to check the map in my notebook.
Hello, Storm! I am completely stumped in this detective game when I have been doing so well earlier on. I hope your day has been wonderful. It's a really cute and funny, like, animal mystery game that's supposed to be done in 3 hours, but I think it's gonna go on to 4 at this point until I figure out what this is. What am I missing? Okay, server room we haven't figured out yet. Playing the Reloaded demo and maybe... What's that game like? Platformer? Like a combat, like action platformer kind of vibe? Rufus hired the Dutch detective. We still don't know who! Okay.
Rose, I doubt they washed their hands.
Like parkour platformer? Yeah, not gonna be something I'm good at. Is it because, you know, you might be better playing on a controller rather than a keyboard? That could be it too. Who had the sandwich? Oh, sorry about that. Who had the sandwich?
Surely you must have some interest.
That's it.
No one knows who had the sandwich.
Detective work is the thing that bothered me in particular. To find out, I had to pay attention to the crime. Are there any connections? I need to also consider that not all identity. And that's something I will have.
Dishwashers, what's wrong? Don't know how to treat things. Why would they put the mugs in face up?
Well, that does sound nice. I'm gonna have to look that up afterwards. But, were you playing on keyboard or controller? Because usually it might be better on one of them than the other, and that might affect it. As for who wants the sandwich, I don't fucking know who made the sandwich, to be honest. Playing on keyboard, yeah, I don't have controller. Maybe it would have been better on controller. Sometimes the keyboard settings are just gonna be a bit wonky. How am I stuck here? What is happening? I'm usually good at this. I'm good at Ace Attorney. What's wrong with me? Definitely recommend Uncle. Okay, well then you can't really blame yourself for that. You simply don't have the tools to make it work. Okay, what is... Okay.
Oh, how are you, Mr. Duck Detective?
Cash payment. Yeah, we know for a fact that this belongs to Boris, and it ended up here at Freddy's.
I'm the only one here. I'm playing all. Isn't that?
Don't you have an
I'm guessing
angry
Freddy's
customer
sandwich,
shouting outside about the...
belong to.
I,
We don't know all
really?
of them yet, because the boss also eats. We don't see the boss's lunch. Like, we can't tell. Like we have what Margaret's lunch is in there. We don't see Boris's lunch in there. There are only 3 lunches left. The 4th one has been stolen. There's been 6 people here. Okay, I'm brute forcing it. Hang on. Sophie, Rufus, Margaret, Salami Bandit, Manfred, Laura. Laura?
So it was Laura who called.
Why is it Laura? How do we know? How are we supposed to know it's Laura? Laura, you had your energy drink there. Is it just cause the lunch was right next to your drink? Like that? That's stupid logic. Oh no, I should associate, you know, lunches are put together. I don't fucking know. You only had a drink but no food. So there were some people there that had nothing at all, so we can't even assume that either. That's so scuffed. That's so scuffed. That's so scuffed. Okay, fine.
I needed to discuss the case with her.
Alright, Laura.
You're my client? Well, why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second? What? Well, you should have told me. You're the duck detective.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what?
I'm, working on it.
Ugh, it can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft and what they were planning in the kitchen.
Okay. Maybe they were gonna throw a surprise party for Sophie, and she hasn't realized it yet. Okay. That seemed a little scuffed. Well... Am I on the right track here? Let's see. Bang. I'm gonna be Freddy? Or Boris? Okay. Maybe... Laura. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
Was planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie. I see. They didn't actually forget her birthday.
Freddy is being framed by Laura because Freddy picked up the wrong bag. I mean, Boris? No, okay. Now what's wrong with this? I think that's pretty right. Oh wait, wrong mug. Because he was holding... Yeah, okay. I think I'm on the right track with most of these things. It's just really specific about what they're asking for. It's the wrong bag, because we know Boris's bag is here at Freddy's. There's not a lot of other ones that kind of make sense, right? Is being heard, seen, someone is being stolen by something. Suspicious is by Laura doesn't make sense either. So only framed kind of makes sense here.
Detective work
What did
isn't
the hint
easy.
say?
The thing that bothered me in particular, to figure out the situation about the culprit, I had to consider that I was sure that I needed to work out what Fredersen has to.
So, I mean, what else do you put in there? By the Salami Bandit, I suppose. Yeah, okay.
It was as I thought. Freddy Fredersen was actually being framed.
Yeah, because the bag was here. So not only that, maybe Freddy, well, we'll see.
This office wasn't as boring as it looked. When Freddy took the bus back, and he went to pick up his luggage, he must have picked up the wrong bag.
Yeah.
This
We
happened
knew
because there
this
was another
15
bag
minutes
that's
ago.
identical to his. The bag that he picked up belonged to the Salami Bandit. This made him a target, and to get rid
Thank you
of
for the
Freddy,
follow, Mistletoe
the
NA.
Salami Bandit
Decided to frame him.
Everyone, it's time for you know what.
Hiya, welcome to Duck Detective. I don't know, we might be close to the end of the game now, but we'll see what happens here, I suppose. Surprise party!
Get into position. I just texted her, so she should be here in a...
Huh? What's this?
Surprise!
No way. This is all for me?
Aww. Salami. A letter?
Oh.
Salami? What a terrible present.
What's
No,
wrong?
you silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched for salami!
It's the Salami Bandit!
I saw an awful lot of high-grade salami in Fredersen's bag.
And now there's no question who the perpetrator is. I've been telling you all along, we can't trust Fredersen. By the end of the day, he'll be fired. Mark my words.
Uh-oh.
Seems like
It's
a
not
bit
over
of an
yet.
overreaction to a present being stolen. Or is there more?
Yeah. Let's check that out a little bit, eh?
It's a heart-shaped necklace.
Heart-shaped
Looks tacky.
necklace.
Someone gifted
Plushie.
Sophie a plushie. It says limited edition.
Nice. Captain Brightbeak. Oh, sexy aliens want my number. That might be Margaret's password. Adult novel. Captain Brightbeak stared deep into the alien's eyes. There were 12 of them. They were red. The eyes, not the aliens. The aliens were blue. And there were 43. All of them wore shiny metal armor, which shined like something shiny made of curved metal. Someone's a fanfic writer. The lead alien stepped forward. Captain Brightbeak could tell it was the lead alien because it was the one which stepped forward. No, as a fanfic writer, this cracks me the fuck up. It was also the most beautiful, the only one with purple eyes. It made a noise that sounded a bit like talking, from a hole that looked a little bit like a pretty lady's mouth. Don't describe it like that, please. The translation device the captain had invented word into action, translating the words into words he could understand. Hey, you look cute, a mechanical voice whispered into his ear. Can I get your number? Oh no, why does this have 600 fucking pages? No.
Oh God. What did I just read?
What did I just read?
Do you think I mean,
The
now
plushie?
she's crying, but I think I saw a sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine. I should really get back to work.
That's not nice at all. Who messes with someone's birthday?
It'll be okay. You have the duck detective here to figure.
What can you possibly do? Leave me alone.
Sophie, let's look at this. What is going on? Buongiorno, everyone. Everyone. Quite unbelievable I entered the office, really. Yeah, quite unbelievable. I entered the office really easily, lol. Sayonara, edgelords. Salami bandit.
I wonder what the purpose of that letter is.
Seems like they know something personal about Sophie. Potentially her ex that was brought up earlier? Do you think it could have been that? Let's see. There's still one that I'm missing. We can ask Sophie about
Can
this.
you tell me something about this letter?
Sophie won't even talk to me about it. I don't know what to do.
Okay, can we head back out first? Now that we can crack potentially the code here. Me and sexy aliens. I mean... might have to reread that story again. But let's see what the options are. Okay. I was more enamored by the horrible writing that I didn't actually notice the details. Hang on one second. You're a captain. Play the words you can understand. Gotta get your number. Oh, my number. Captain Brightby stared deep into the aliens' eyes. They were red. The blue aliens were blue, with shiny metal armor. I mean, we know you're a captain, so I wouldn't be mad if I got salami as a gift. Oh. Hair, huh? Hang on. Eyes, hair, or armor? Okay, hang on. Does it say anything about that? Aliens' eyes were 12 of them when they were red. The eyes, not the aliens. The aliens were blue when there were 43. Unless... I mean... There's nothing about hair. Purple-eyed... Okay, maybe the prettiest, so it could be like the purple-eyed alien. You could try that. Me couldn't have been maybe not the captain, but the alien. So purple-eyed alien. Yeah, that worked.
Correct. Let's see what secret she has on her.
Deleting data, illegal activity? Accomplice. Cutie, who are you? secret cake recipes. Never gonna give you up. I got Rickrolled. West VPN instead of North VPN. Nord VPN. 3-hour delay compensation booked on next bus. Vacation. Planned trip.
Who is this person she's messaging?
Intriguing. How's your day been, Mistletoe, if you're still in the chat? Did you just wake up? Oh no, you're still pulling an all-nighter, aren't you? Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay, let's see. Sophie received the following presents from her colleagues. Laura gave her a plushie. Margaret gave her a book. Maybe Rufus gave her a necklace? Something got stolen. We don't know yet. The message. Something received, something that contained a hidden something something. I need more info. Okay, I see. Something are maybe salamis are being illegally smuggled from somewhere. Okay. What's the map looking like? West is Cilicia, so most likely it's Cilicia if they're Western salamis. Let's talk and get more info here.
They really think I've done it. Duck Detective, you have to help me. You know it wasn't me, right?
Did you not think it was strange that your bag was full of salami?
I don't know. I thought someone gave me a salami surprise. I'll eat salami sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from now on.
That's fair.
What do you think about this letter?
Hey Fangsy, how are you doing? Nice seeing you in chat. The game looks so cute. Yeah, it's a little mystery solving game. It's only about 3 hours long maximum, so it's not very long. I might hop onto Geoguessr afterwards, but it's very cute. And there are 2 of them. What do you think about this letter?
People don't know how to write letters by hand anymore. What's with the weird line breaks? So, what happens to the cake?
Mystery is, at the moment, well, at first someone's lunch got stolen by someone known as the Salami Bandit. So, the Salami Bandit is doing a little bit more than that, it turns out. So at first someone's lunch was stolen and we thought it was Freddy, the crocodile or the alligator over there, because he has a bag full of salami. But no, the culprit swapped bags to make it look like him, to frame him. We also uncovered a surprise birthday party for one of the co-workers, Sophie, but then one of her presents got swapped with salami, alongside a really rude letter. So we gotta figure out who's doing all this and why, and there seems to be a smuggling case going on. Lunch theft is in fact very serious. Have you heard about that story where someone's lunch got stolen so often that they decided to swap their milk with breast milk? And yeah, that was beautiful. Let's talk to the boss. Yeah, someone was like, yeah, they kept stealing my milk, so I used my own breast milk. And after a few days, I left a note in the kitchen saying, congratulations, you've been drinking my breast milk. And her lunch was never stolen again.
Do you know anything about this letter?
Well, it's obviously a cheap prank by Frederson. Only he would find this funny. I'm guessing you're ready to present legal evidence of Frederson's misconducts.
It wasn't Frederson.
Everyone's so determined.
Everything is pointing towards him.
I will present the true.
Well, I don't really. This will be Frederson's last day.
Oh no! They're all out to get him! Freddy! No! Laura, let's see what else we can get from here. Can the ooh ooh oh oh please clean their desk? I can smell it from here. What a dumb pen name. It's just his name backwards. At friends, messaging with Sophie. That's okay,
You definitely don't want to be Laura's enemy.
right?
This folder says Manual for CS Agents. How and when to create vouchers correctly. I'm falling asleep just reading.
Let's talk to Boris, shall we, the bus driver? Let's see what else we can get before we try to brute force through our answers a little bit. More information.
Maybe it was too romantic.
Yeah, I figured the necklace was from
Did
Boris.
Sophie ask about me?
No.
She didn't.
Ah, maybe I should have gotten her something more expensive.
Okay, let's see. Customer procedures for passengers entering from the west border. So something about the smuggling thing. Import. Allowed goods. Personal items worth less than 500 mark. Prohibited goods. Weapons. Guns. Scary. 10 trombones are not allowed. Books not in the interest of the eastern states. Potatoes. And meat. You can't smuggle salamis from the west. Luggage will be checked at the bus station. More information. For more information, visit Brazil Customs.
What do they have against potatoes?
Why potatoes? Okay, that's useful. Hang on. Let me just double check if Brazil is in the west. Kind of. Okay, we have everything now. And something got stolen. Cake was not stolen. Rufus gave a necklace. Margaret gave a book. Laura gave a plushie. Cake? No. Interesting. How is this wrong? Really, it's just this one. 3 things must be wrong. Jeez. Hang on. But Margaret for sure gave a book. Rufus gave a necklace because... No, Boris gave a necklace. Sorry, that was just... Boris gave a necklace. Me brute forcing it. Let's go. Yeah, Boris gave her a necklace because we know it's we know about it because it's expensive and it's potentially romantic. Okay, we'll come back to that. The message is scary letter that contained a silly message. We'll come back to that. Salamis were being illegally imported from Brez or Silesia. Yep, Silesia is right. It is in the west.
That explains all the high-grade salami. I just needed to find out who was behind this.
Okay, let's look at the crime scene again if we can. What is it about the message on the salami? Sayonara office, really. Okay, so the first letter seems to be highlighted. Let me write this down. B-E-Q-I. B-E-Q-I. Just let me see if that means anything. B-E-Q. B-E-Q-U-I-E-T. O R E L S E. It says be quiet or else. Interesting. I'm smart! I figured that out! Okay, hang on. Be quiet or else. Okay, so we know for a fact that there's a hidden message here. Yeah.
Sophie was receiving threats. I needed to find out why.
Okay. I really don't know what this could be. I'm pretty sure I got everything else correct. Let's brute force it. Okay, well. What? What am I missing here? Boris gave a necklace for sure. Unless it's not Margaret that gave the book, but who else could have given the book? Laura's laptop said something interesting. I mean... there's an alien symbol. What a dumb pen name. I mean, that's interesting because that's like... that's the one that was telling them to be quiet about something. Like that's the one that is on here saying delete everything. There's an alien symbol. So am I wrong about one of these? I have to be wrong with one of these. I still don't know what exactly got stolen though. I'm pretty sure nothing got stolen. They just gave things. Okay.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular. The best way to figure out who gave... Haven't I seen a plushie like... Also, there's something funny about the... I should look at it again. About this... Once I figure out the...
Okay, so the book... They did say that the pen name... is someone's name backwards. Let me look at that again. Yeah. That's Rufus. Okay, hang on. Well, then Rufus and Margaret probably have a thing, eh? Those two get along quite well, and if he wrote a thing like that, that could have been very cute. So this would have been Rufus. There we go. Figured it out.
Oh,
nice.
Nothing got stolen.
No,
after
there's just
all.
extra salami.
It seemed that the salami present was intentional. The mystery of the salami bandit was slowly getting unraveled. Western goods are prohibited from entering and being sold in the East. This is why the salami bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West, smuggling it to the East, and selling it at a high profit. Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the salami bandit.
Sophie's very cute.
That had a hidden, threatening message. This was serious. I had to question all of the employees. Thanks for coming, everyone. Well, everyone except for Sophie. Where is she?
Slacking off. Playing on her computer phone, like usual.
She's having problems with her family.
Office romance, how scandalous. Nothing romantic about it.
She was at her desk and said she needed a moment.
I will start then regardless. I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Oh, finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Who is the murderer?
There's no
What? No one died.
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
What a load of baloney.
He is right, actually. He is getting framed.
What? Why would anyone bother?
Ah, that is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
It's through my observations that I uncovered a conspiracy.
This is ridiculous! Why are we still listening to a random duck that waddled into this office? I'm leaving.
There's no murder. Margaret likes true crime, you can tell.
I'm a
She watches like Dr.
certified
Insanity
private investigator
videos,
and-
etc.
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
Salami is being smuggled from Salsiccia using your very own buses.
Huh? What's going on?
Okay, this is going too far. I really have more important things to do.
Now that is really scandalous. Does that mean we're losing our jobs?
Maybe.
Everyone's leaving.
Listen, everybody! It's really important that no one leaves the
Half
premises.
of your people have left.
I need to get back to work.
Well,
Oh, everybody's leaving?
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
Yeah.
okay, let's start with you.
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help? You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around? I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
Like this?
Yep, you're doing great.
Oh, I love you, Freddy.
Oh, who would hire me at this age? Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
There's a blue sky account. Beaver Bikel lost his mind. Also, I love that Eugene has a blue sky. Detective novels. You just really like detective novels. Okay,
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
nothing too suspicious there, I think. There's still the server room we haven't actually gotten into. So I hope that we get to explore that. Let's take a look.
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Seems a bit cheap.
Boris ain't here. Love that he waddles when he moves. Rufus, what can
Why
you
would
tell
Laura
me?
recruit you to deal with a theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
How dare you?
I've been doing very well so far. If I do say the truth will be
Huh?
There is a safe at the back.
Finally, Manfred is out of his office.
Good.
Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
A safe. Ah. Whitlock. That's Margaret. CS, OO, and BD. Why does it say Whitlock, though? Did they used to be a thing? Was Margaret married to... Are those your kids? Okay. Customer service, maybe. OO, and then BD. Bus driver. Okay, so the amount of workers in each section, maybe? Let's see. So bus driver is 1. Customer service is 2. I don't know what OO is. Hang on. Oh, maybe the bus route organizer. Is it a 211? No. I don't know what the OO stands for. Hang on. Let me find out the jobs and stuff earlier. The suspects. Yeah, operating office. So it's 1. Customer service is 2. And then... And yet... This ain't right yet. Interesting. Margaret, bus driver. Bus driver is 1. So Rufus. Boris the Buffalo is a bus driver. We have 1 bus driver. We have 1 OO. Operating office. And then 1... Well, we have 2 customer service, but there were 4 tables, so that's why I thought it could have been 411. Interesting. Okay, hang on. Let's see if we can find more information, then we're gonna come back to that. It's something to do with the job roles for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there are 4 customer service roles, but it's not 2 something or 1 something. There's only 1 operating office here, but we will wait and see. There's still a lot more to uncover.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
Uh-oh. That's it, I quit. You'll never see me again. Sophie.
What a dramatic turn. I should keep this as evidence.
I should. Overturned chair. Let's see. Unknown number. Anymore. I'll tell them everything. Don't. You block this number. Click here to unlock. So Sophie uncovered something. Am I the asshole? It's a subreddit. Am I the asshole for expecting my coworkers to remember my birthday? You're 20? They did remember, girl. You just didn't expect it. So you were gonna expose something. That person said don't, and they sent in the salami as a threat and be
Can't
like,
believe she complained.
if you tell. Let's ask you about
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me?
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money, and she would have told me I'm her friend.
Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777. It says it's locked.
Still? Okay.
I can't leave. I need to solve.
I need to solve the case.
Did you read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
The word is wrong, right? Wind Thymer? There's a typo here. I think this might have been written by the bandit. I don't think that's the real letter. Okay. The Salami Bandit stalked Sophie to make him or her stay quiet about the Salami Bandit illegally importing salamis. Something is the one that provides the... Sophie is the one that provides the... salamis. Okay, hang on. Hi, Chris. You'd love this game. It's all about salami. Hang on. It could be kidnapped because that resignation letter was not Sophie's. It was definitely forged. Well, yeah. So provides Sophie's the one that provides the salamis to Salami Bandit. Okay, I feel like we're very close. We're close. Hang on. Because something wanted to go home. Sophie got kidnapped because Sophie wanted to... Shit. Got... What more information do we need? Hang on. How's your day been, Chris? Okay, there's more to this.
What do you think of?
It's no surprise. Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
She has an ex? One of these are an ex, I see. Could it be Boris? So her ex is still here. I thought it would be a coworker outside of it, but...
Well, I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present. I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening?
Boris could be the ex, because she was like, I don't know what I saw in him, right? So... Okay. And also, Boris is gone. So Boris potentially kidnapped Sophie. Or Sophie's the one that brings it to Boris. Boris is the one that provides it to the Salami Bandit. Okay, hang on. Cat Ninja, hello! Boris kidnapped Sophie to make him stay quiet about Salami Bandit illegally importing salamis. Boris is the one that provides the salamis to... So is Boris importing it to... giving it to Salami Bandit, or is it the Salami Bandit giving it to Boris? The Salami is the one that provides the salamis. We're getting there. Okay. Got dated. Okay, let's look at this first. KTS Enjoyer, that's the boy band. Are your parents still angry at you? Oh, today at 3 p.m. Almost dead, looks like...
This is... Why would she write like this?
She's probably calling for help. Or something. I don't know, though. That's just key mash. Hang on. Let's...
Someone forgot their phone.
So the person... Yeah, so this is probably Laura messaging Sophie, and Sophie responded like this, because she's in the process of getting fucking kidnapped. Alright. What more is there to uncover? Let's go back out here. Boris is gone, which is suspicious too. Okay.
Have you seen...
No, I can't say it comes at a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
It's not a lot of information. What have you been up to? There's still some bits of it missing. Oh yes, I do have to solve this. I really thought it'd be 211. There's one bus driver. There could be more bus drivers. 4 bus drivers. Those are 4 buses out there. So yeah, that makes sense.
I did it! Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what secrets he has in here.
Okay, huge. Dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you and the kids recently, but things are looking up. Would love to take you to a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Love, Manfred. This writing looks familiar. Manfred? Manfred, you're getting a little sus here. Demands employee of the month, TV in my room, keep quiet about the thing. Do all these things and nothing will happen to you. Manfred, you're getting blackmailed by someone. Give me employee of the month. TV in my room. Keep quiet about the thing. Okay, let's look at what room has a TV, and that might actually be a little bit. Server room key. Okay, okay, we're on to
A lot of
something.
security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait, this keychain. Here it is. The key for the server room.
Huge! Huge, 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 huge. Okay, so it looks like the one that is kind of a culprit or an accomplice is working here and might have gotten Employee of the Month. Who was it? Rufus. Rufus, you're being a little sus, buddy. Okay. Hang on. Unless those notes are not... Just because they're in the safe doesn't mean it's his, or directed to him. Hang on. One more second. But this is important, because whoever wrote the letter, the resignation letter, actually came from Manfred. Manfred wrote the letter. I thought this would be it, but... Sophie wanted to snitch makes sense, right? She was about to uncover something. Let's keep going. Let's go to the server room and see if we can find anything else that's a little bit more accurate. We haven't gotten everything yet. Maybe I'm just a little too early. But we will reread everything. Yeah, that handwriting is Manfred's handwriting. Yeah.
Let's see.
Sophie wanted to snitch.
What are you doing?
Secret detective business.
And take the pond out of the duck.
The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here. What's he keeping in all these boxes? What's he...
Salamis.
I don't think it's meant to do this.
Well, he got Employee of the Month. And he's got a TV. Rufus, you're a little sus, buddy. You even have books up there on the shelf. I think you're doing something. Bags in her eyes, anxious. Oh my gosh, that looks so sad. Breadcrumbs, shame. Tattered hat, poor. I know I'm broke. You don't have to call me out like that. Holy shit.
Has that been there the whole day?
That's so sad. Easy. Bear bus. Mark voucher. Lisa, how to delete easy selling history. Dad, this is not Google. Camera 3 playback. Camera, bus, CCTV. Manipulate history, confusing message, computer illiterate. Odyssey Island.
What's up with these bear bus vouchers on eBay? Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
Okay. Rufus, you're really sus, buddy. Okay. Okay. Provides the salami to Boris? I think I'm on the right track here. Okay, let's go back to here. Let's say Sophie got kidnapped because Sophie wanted to. Okay, well that was easy.
Sophie got kidnapped? There must be more to this.
Okay. Okay, maybe then blackmailed then. Because if that was Sophie being kidnapped, then this one's about the blackmail. So let's say we did, like, let's say... We know that there's potentially... Rufus could have blackmailed. Manfred wanted about Rufus smuggling, or illegal, is the one that provides the salamis to... Maybe this isn't about the salami then. Maybe it has something to do with the eBay. Maybe he's like selling all of these vouchers. Because now that we have more information here, illegally selling vouchers. And who provides the vouchers? Someone is giving Rufus the vouchers. We just need to find the person that did so. And I think the only person that has a good connection to Rufus is Margaret. Oh shit! Okay.
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers. It might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for. I needed to catch the salami bandit. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the salami bandit get away with this. It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
If it's that thorough. Okay. Sophie is at Boris's home. Actually, maybe is at Rufus's office in a box? Or maybe it could be in Boris's station in a bus. Okay, hang on. Let me think about this. Salami Bandit. Something. Because it's like handwriting are identical. Manfred is the Salami Bandit, right? Because... Yep, there it is.
Manfred is the Salami Bandit. That makes a lot of sense. Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead.
Good. Now, where is Sophie? There's no way it's cake. She is in the cake. In a box makes the most sense. Under a bus. Okay, hang on. We should know this without having to just brute force it. Okay, so maybe she was just put in a bus, right? Okay, yeah, fine, yeah.
Oh my God! That's where she is being kept! It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them. Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this?
It's so good.
I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
Okay, so Boris is the bandit's accomplice. Carry out the importing of the salamis.
The salami bandit wasn't working alone. It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
Okay, what's next? The infatuation. Sophie is the salami bandit's lover because she used to date. No, hang on. No, wrong thing. Used to date, hang on. Salami bandit is Manfred, so we're not talking about Boris. Ooh. Okay, hang on. The Sophie is a salami bandit's accomplice because he used to date Boris, and the salami bandit needed someone who could convince Sophie into helping, who could convince Boris, I suppose, into helping. Okay.
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this.
Wasn't expecting Sophie to be involved either.
Aha! I had it all figured out now. It was time that I confront the culprits. But first, I had to free Sophie.
Sophie!
Oh. Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
Why is everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down. The Bretzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then, Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet, and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses.
Cats.
And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
Wait a
What?
second.
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris
What about the lunch?
all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested?
Oh, do I get to choose? Oh fuck. He's a family man. I don't know about this, buddy. Oh no. But what about the kids? Yeah.
He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
The thing is, I don't see how Sophie could gain from this. Like, there's no reason why she needed to be involved. She wasn't being blackmailed. She wasn't being, like, manipulated by Manfred. So, I don't know what she stands to gain from all this. She doesn't get paid more. And last time I checked, it's not like he splits, you know, the money between the three of them. I just don't know why she would play along with this. Putting the man in manipulation. Hey, Sophie, what is your end goal here? You manipulated your crush to help with the crime, but you don't stand to gain anything from the crime itself. You're just an employee, unless Manfred forced you to do it, but there's no indication of that. You just eventually grew a conscience and wanted to snitch, but before that it seemed like you were just completely fine. Why did you play along? Because of your boss? What do you think, Chad? Is there any reason why Sophie would have potentially arrest Sophie or let her go? Maybe she did, but yeah, I mean, you would probably be arrested, but you would get a lighter sentence, I think. You and Boris would get a lighter sentence. Manfred should get most of it.
What she did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences. Boris was at the end of the chain.
Yeah.
Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
Yes, you still did the thing. Yeah, it sucks to be you, buddy, but you listen to your heart and not your brain.
He might have not realized what was going on entirely, But that doesn't mean he's not.
Everyone
liable
goes
for
to
engaging in
jail.
the smuggling.
Everyone goes to jail. You get a jail. You get a jail. You get a jail. Look under your seats. You go to jail.
All right, I've made up my mind. I
Everyone's
will
getting
report
arrested.
to the state police. Manfred, Sophie, Boris.
And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place!
Hey, I work.
Yeah.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus! How dare you embezzle money from the company and then threaten me?
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
What is this? If I had known that calling the duck detective would result in this,
Hello,
David
David Beloved. Oh, hello. Thank you for raiding. You were playing Silent Hill F. It is a really good game. We have Silent Hill fans here in the chat. Welcome. We are at the end of the Duck Detective game. So, unfortunately, you kind of missed out on some parts of the mystery there. But there is a second game that I might try later on, though. I might play Geoguessr, actually, after this. But not for a long time. Here for a good time, not for a long time. Hi, thank you so much for your follow. You're a small fox deer VTuber. Nice. Does the F in Silent Hill F stand for furry? I've asked Tay here, the local Silent Hill fan. What does F stand for you? Is it furry? Female? Fuck? Feral? Fox? We'll never know. They never confirmed it. Would someone please help me with my curiosity? It's one of those that we will not know. And we'll never know as we take it to the grave. Alright.
you were supposed to find out who stole my lunch, not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
Sophie. Jail!
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning.
Oh, as a furry, it could be one of the meanings. I mean, you do transform. You do. Bleh, words. Bleh. You do transform into one.
Why did Boris have to lose the bag? My god, he is such an idiot!
I had no idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan? You said your cousin was ill. And the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
Oh no, Boris.
I should have known. If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective. You're just as cool as I imagined.
Not now, Fredderson.
Everyone goes to jail. The game.
Is an ugly mistress.
Did you get all the endings for Silent Hill F? No, Boris had no idea what was
My
happening.
duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Why on earth did people put Boris into jail more than Sophie? Excuse me? Excuse me? 98% of the people put Manfred into jail. That one makes sense. But who... Okay, I feel like I feel like that doesn't make sense. Boris would not have done anything if it weren't for Sophie. If anything, Sophie should have been higher. What? Who would jail Boris but not Sophie? Everyone has a crush on Sophie, apparently. Just everyone, even the players and the audience just love Sophie. Ah. First ending is wild. You want to bet there's going to be a UFO ending? There's always going to be a UFO ending. That's what I heard in Silent Hill anyway. Boris was the most innocent. What the hell? I don't know if it was very clear that Boris was so completely fooled, but I just feel like Sophie got Boris into it, right? And Sophie had bad intentions, so if anything, like, she should always have a higher percentage than Boris itself.
Oh, crap.
Silent Hill F does have a UFO ending. Okay. We're good.
I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura.
I don't know if Laura would have paid you too, because you just got her best friend convicted.
Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus?
Well,
guess I'm walking home.
Ahem. Need a ride? I
Freddy.
just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
No, thank you.
oh, why not?
Come on, it'll be fun. Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please.
Yeah, fine.
Great. Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
They'll give you a lot of money. Say yes. He's just a fan. Come on. Might get a little parasocial, but that's what happens. Ow! Thank you for the sub, Chris. 6 months? You put a sub for 6 months? Aw, I think that's the longest anyone's been subbed to me. It's almost like I've only been doing this for 6 months. Actually, he's a crocodile. People probably took pity on Sophie because she got kidnapped. She wanted to snitch. Maybe that's why, actually. But that's called getting a plea deal.
And imagine, we can team up,
Absolutely not.
and I can be your sidekick.
If you're that broke, Eugene, you really should say yes to this. Publicity is good. Imagine all the ads and sponsors you could do. Right before you solve the crime, turn to camera and say, This crime solving is sponsored by NordVPN. Click the link below and put in Eugene Duck to get 20% off the next case. Then you'll be back in business. You can pay rent. You can get bread again to sate your addiction. What do you even get to do to continue? Oh. Okay, yeah, so just right before the ending. Okay. Well, that's the game. It's really cute, to be honest. 2.5 hours, as expected. So when the second game comes out, I figured I'm probably gonna get, I'm gonna get the second game on sale. It is out already. I'm just waiting for sale because I am cheap. But I suppose I'll play that one too. This one has been a good time. I think to cap off the stream, I don't want to stream for too long today. I will just go on Geoguessr for a little bit. But before that, I'm gonna put my food away. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Hang tight, everybody. I'll be back. That game was so cute. For those that stuck around for the whole thing, thank you very much for watching that whole game. It is very nice, but I feel like it's gonna be nicer if you get to start, you know, you get to watch through the whole thing. If you come in halfway, you might miss out on a little bit of info, which is a shame, but I'm glad you stayed anyway. Freddy returns in the second game. Blast! I was expecting him to come back as a sidekick, kind of, or a sidekick wannabe. That's the natural progression, I feel. Okay, take 2 or 3, everybody. I'll be back for maybe 30 minutes or so. And that's about it for tonight. Bye. Oh, I am in fact muted. Oops! Welcome back! We're now here in Geoguessr for about 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be a shorter stream today, but figured I'm gonna do a little bit of practice for the beginning bit, and then I'm gonna do some solo play. Don't know if I want to do chat guesser today, just because we're only playing for so long. But everyone in the chat can learn alongside me if we're doing this. Okay. Driving on the right side. Shortish bollards on the... no, short lines on the side usually indicates that this is Sweden, but it doesn't look Swedish. That's why I wanted to look at everything else. Okay, that's not Swedish. I might be wrong, but that doesn't look Swedish to me. A giant truck like this, which is completely blurred out, could be Rwanda? We don't know. That's something that I haven't really done a lot of, so I might be wrong. The polls themselves don't tell me anything. So, usually a big pickup truck that is fully blurred is usually Rwanda. But if there are pickup trucks with lights, brake lights over there, it could also be Rwanda. Let's just put this down and see what it says. It is, in fact, Rwanda! And then you might learn some little fun fact if it loads on the side. Really? Really? Hello? Hello? Okay. Well, we know it's the car, so I guess we don't have to worry about that. Okay. We're gonna keep going. Okay. This is usually Australia. When you see side lines like these, a full white line with these bars on the side is quite Australian in nature. The sand is quite red, which I would think is probably like the northwestern side of Australia more than the others, but I might be dead wrong there. These lines might be more on the middle or the south. But this bollard over there, the white flat pole with a red reflector on one and silver on the back is Australian. We just don't know where this is. My initial instinct was up here, but... yeah, okay, there we go. The three kinds of bollards you can see... you don't want to get confused between them. One of them being Australia, one of them being Turkey, which is wider, and one being New Zealand, in which the red kind of hugs around the side of the pole. So... I love doing these maps because they tell you more about these kind of things. The more you know, right? Okay. Mailboxes are usually quite US. There's not a lot of others that have mailboxes stick out like these, like individually. In Canada, I find that they might be grouped up together. So... I don't know what the hint is supposed to be here. Is the meta the mailbox? American Gothic house? Where? I'm just gonna guess somewhere down here. I don't know. Close enough. Okay, no passing zone triangles, apparently, are unique to the US. It's like the first time I've seen that one. So, the more you know. Okay, good to know. These poles are usually French or Spain. If there's a blue sticker on them, it is France. There isn't one, so I'm more inclined to believe this is Spain. Hang on. Yeah, small steps. I mean, it could be Spain, it could be several others, but I'm thinking it's Spain. It is in France! I didn't see a blue sticker on them. It's usually quite common. But it is true that France and Spain uses the same bollards, the same poles, sorry. It's just that French poles usually have a blue sticker alongside them. That one doesn't, so I just thought that would be Spain, but it could be either. That one's always a hard one to guess. Now, this pole is Chilean. So, you know you're in Chile, or Chile, when the pole is similar to the ladder poles in France or Spain. However, there are no horizontal steps along it, so tough luck for anyone who's trying to climb it. But basically the way that Chile looks like is you still have the little pinholes on the top of there. However, the bottom, you can see two kind of bars along the edge of the pole itself, and it being kind of like indented in the middle with more pinholes. This one is specifically in Chile only. So if you see a ladder looking pole without the steps, and you see the little indent in the middle with the two bars on the side, that's very Chile. So let me just drop it in Chile somewhere. Yep. Chile! Not to be confused with Brazil, which does have steps in the middle. It's kind of like the Spain pole or the French pole, but the steps are a lot bigger between them, as if you have a giant trying to scale them. We'll do one more. Okay, so the clue to this one is, if you are seeing a lot of sand, it could be Oman, it could be Qatar, it could be the UAE. This in particular is Qatar, because you see a car with an antenna. If the antenna is in the middle, I think that being the UAE. But if there's an antenna on the left, that is Qatar. And the way the method I use to remember that is, Qatar is to the left of the UAE. So the antenna is to the left of the UAE as well. And Oman doesn't usually have an antenna. So Qatar antenna's to the left, the UAE antenna's in the middle, Oman doesn't have any, Qatar is to the left of the UAE. So that's one way to learn. Fangsy, is this making sense to you? I don't know if I'm overloading everyone with information here. It's okay if not everything, gets absorbed at the end, but I'm hoping I'm making sense at the moment and I'm not just rambling. You think so? Okay, it's working. But, yeah, if everything looks sandy and flat and Middle Eastern, and you see a car with an antenna on the left side, it is Qatar. Jalan, Berhenti, we have Malaysia, everybody. Desert Saskatchewan. The thing is, Desert Saskatchewan could be the UAE, could be Qatar and Oman. Oman is basically all desert down here. So if you see absolutely nothing and it's only sand and you see camels, it's Qatar. But the main clue is seeing the antenna on the cars themselves. Oman has none. UAE has an antenna in the middle, and Qatar has an antenna on the left side of the car. Malaysia, let's go. Berhenti means stop in Malaysian. Mini pet trading? You're not trading pets, are you? And you'll also often see black and white on Malaysian poles. And on the side of the roads, you might occasionally see black and yellow. They like their blacks mixed in with something else. It's usually some kind of zebra color. You think you know where this is? Is this KL? I don't know how to region guess Malaysia specifically, so... And this isn't competitive, so if you want to... Yes, you are allowed to say. Because we're not playing against anyone else. Can you trade me? Says Chris. Ooh woo. Is this Johor Bahru? It's very mountainous. Hang on. Could this be Johor Bahru? Oh, ad break. Malacca? Like Malacca, this one? Or is it a different Malacca? I mean, it's pretty mountainous. Is it this one? Or is that a different place? Malacca. Malacca, not Ipoh, not Penang. Can't say, to be honest. Okay. Oh, it's Ipoh! Wow. To be honest, if I saw more Chinese, I would have been able to tell that it's Ipoh, but... Okay. That's a nice part of Ipoh. Is it not normally that nice? I think this hint is really just the .es domain. And I think that's just Spain. I don't know what else is there. We'll just guess Spain, I suppose. Oh, the Spain ladder poles. I suppose there's more of it. There are nice parts and less nice parts, like every city, I suppose. This is giving Belgium, or Dutch. There are yellow plates on the back over there alongside the EU license plate. So that could only mean that we are in the UK or in the Netherlands. And in this situation, I think we're in the Netherlands. It's so flat. Let's go. Yellow plates. Yellow plates are only in Luxembourg, in the UK, as well as the Netherlands. So that narrows it down for everybody. Quite a bit. Okay, it must be the pole. That's giving me the hint here. Okay. Holy poles, those that are see-through, that go all the way to the bottom, usually tend to be Hungary. Let me go Hungary. Wow! So this is super important for those trying to actually learn how to do better at Geoguessr, but there are 3 different places where the poles are holy poles, and the differences are quite minute. So Hungary goes all the way into the ground. So I consider it like, oh, it's so hungry, it takes up the whole thing. It also goes to basically the top. Poland kind of doesn't go all the way to the top, nor the bottom. But it does have the holy poles. And Romania usually has white painted on the bottom, or they're usually very wide. They're wide boys. But basically these 3 are very important. These are must know for European pole meta, because these come up so often. Hungary poles take up the whole pole because they're hungry. Poland, only a little bit of it in the middle. And Romania always has a white bottom or are wide. Hungary has several good tips that are just surrounding the word hungry. Remember the bollard one? It's basically Croatia's, but it is a little bit taller on top, so it's a little bit hungry. It took a bite out of Croatia's bollard. Hungary does just work like that. Okay, 15 minutes left. Let's go do one duel and see if I get screwed or not. So within 2 days, if I stay on the top 2 among these 60 players or so, I will promote to Gold 1. I'm currently in Gold 3, but I'm doing so well I might jump a division. This is where I won't be reading chat for a while, not until I place my guess, because I don't want to cheat here. I have won the last 9, so I'm getting closer and closer to having my streak broken. That's how it works, right? Ow! Thank you for the follow, Seven Warren. Hey! Okay. Wish me luck. Okay, they haven't been on a win streak, so I'm a little bit more confident in that. I mean, it's kind of squiggly, which is reminding me of, like... That one is... The vibe I'm getting here... This is so confusing. Why are there so many languages? It's probably... There's English too? This one's confusing right off the bat, actually. Got tuk-tuks? This is probably South India. Like, if I were to guess, it's like, it could be like Malayam or something. So that's usually in Kerala. Like, it's usually the more squiggly ones, but they don't look like the Sri Lankan one. So I'm just gonna guess there. Sri Lanka has a character that looks like Amogus. Unfortunately, that is how I used to recognize Sri Lankan text. And that's also a lot of other people doing the same thing. Driving on the left side, tropical in nature. Sun says it is in the southern hemisphere. This could just be Australia. Clinic. Healthcare. But I do worry it could be something else. Like, it could be... Oh, goodness. Because it's too tropical to be, like... So, this... I think the ZA is South Africa. But it's so foresty. Hang on, let me see what area of South Africa this is. Definitely not Cape Town, I would say. And probably closer to the Dutch side of things. In the Johannesburg. I could be dead wrong. Oh, he saw the flag? Dang it. I can't region guess South Africa yet. More information. Those kind of remind me of Andorran, like, snow poles, but they're not quite. A bunch of different bollards and poles here, which is really confusing. Not the... It could be an American bollard, based on these here. Yeah, that reminds me of an Andorran snow pole, like an Andorran arrow. But everything else is like a mixed bag of everything. Yeah, it's the States. This could be something like Wisconsin or... Oh, CA. Oh! I mean... Just because it says San Jose. White car. Most likely in South America here. But it's in English. Is it right side driving? Could be Philippines. Probably Philippines. Right side driving with some English. Probably Tagalog, concrete floors. Hilly backgrounds to the east. Manila's always a safe guess. Is this American only? No, it's worldwide. Left side drive. Lots of buildings here. Who cares? Oh, yeah, we do. Until I see a street sign, I cannot confirm if it's Singapore. But it could be. Why are you so slow? I know it's a traffic jam, but... it'll be very obvious if it's Singapore. This looks potentially Australian. Yeah, that's not Singapore. School zone. Which Australian city is this? Brisbane. I won't read what's in the text, by the way, like in the chat until I'm done with the guess. Please hold back from identifying the country or city until I'm done with the round, so people don't accuse me of cheating. I don't like to do that. Here we go. Okay, we're pretty safe for Gold 1. We'll do one more of these, and then we'll do Battle Royale countries until it's 11:15, and I'm gonna call it there. That wasn't too bad. But sometimes you get random meta knowledge that you haven't recognized before. Drink water, thank you. Right now? Okay. Christian country. Hello. Wooden poles. Blue stickers on the... We might be in France. But I want to look at the architecture a little bit more. Just don't want that one to be a stray blue reflector on that. Okay, it's France. Something a little bit bushier, maybe somewhere near the middle is going to be safe. It does give out a bit more dramatic vibe. You're in town? Damn. But it needed him. He needed to see the town to know it's France. So I'm hoping he doesn't know as much like Geoguessr knowledge as I do in terms of meta. Because if he needed to look at the signs in town to know it's France, then maybe I have a slight leg up. I say this, dropping in the middle of nowhere. Kind of give out European vibes. EU. No car data. Weight is usually well, it could be street, and I think that one ends in fuck, I kind of forgot about that one. Where are we? Oh, Poland, I think. Poland crossing signs have a line in there, but I also want to double check. Let me go back to that sign. If I could find it. I mean, let me look at the language again. Okay, okay. I mean, it does look Polish. But I don't see the Poles yet. But they're not the Polish holy Poles. It's weird. I'm just gonna have to guess somewhere. It is in Poland. There's just no typical holy pole. Wonderful. Concrete floor. Lima. I'll hold off on that though. Just in case it's a different Lima. It's not the typical Peruvian signs, which is what's worrying me. But yeah, that makes sense. But if we both guessed Lima, Peru, then there's no damage taken, really. I was worried about that one, just partially because that does not look right. There's so many signs that were not Peru, but I don't know where else could have been Lima. Alright. Dalikan, Kios, Britannia. Could this be Philippines? Oh shit. Fuck. That's a lot of damage. Shower time. I'll see you in a bit, Taito. This might be the one I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. Indonesian pole colors. Does look Indonesian. I want to see that motorcycle. License plate blurred in the middle, it's Indonesia. Question is, where is it? Maybe Surabaya? India's the guess. Yeah. Super wide card blur. EU country. Probably wooden poles, Greece. Closer to Athens, maybe. I'm closer, nice. Two times damage. White car like this? Interesting. Usually associate that with Latin America. My guess is Chile, but that's only based off the car knowledge. Concrete road in Latin America is kind of rare. What side driving? Right side driving. Makes sense. Green plate in front of that. What are the polls telling me? Chilean. It's too tropical. I'm heading down there. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Bluey! Thank you for subbing for 7 months! That's incredible. This is the Grand Canyon. Antelope Trails. Colorado River. I mean. Colorado River. Where is Colorado River? How do I narrow this down? Fuck it. No, they're gonna be... They're more accurate than I am. Fuck. Aw, dang it. There it is. There's the 5K. GG's. That's my first loss in 10 games. Splooey, it's all your fault. I got the notification of you leaving Discord, by the way. That's very fair. Discord has been a bit wonky lately. I'll do one more of these. Arizona. Why are there such easily identifiable highways? I don't like it. Veterans Memorial Parkway. There's just gonna be like needle in the haystack in the game. Like, I don't like these. I want easily identifiable, like, clues that don't necessarily help someone 5k it. 75. Exit 112. I think it's the same guy, so this is a rematch. It doesn't say the exit. Great. Okay, it's going basically straight north, but a bit more on the northwest. So it can't be within the city. What exit is this? It doesn't tell you. That's awful. Fuck it. Down there. Okay. That's fair. Let me look at the polls over here. Looks like Brazilian polls. I need to look at the polls a little bit better for that info, though. Brazilian polls are right. Okay. Let's see how much you know about polls. You know it's Brazil. Whoa! That's the closest it's ever been to the Amazon. Big car blur. You have a nice look at you. Oh, wait, hang on, language. Okay, Spanish. Happy birthday, Splooey! How are you spending it, by the way? Peru. Colombia's the guest? That was a Peruvian poll, I think. What restaurant was it? I'm curious. Must be yum. weird. So weird. Yellow lines on the side, but also yellow full lines in the middle. I mean, it looks potentially Turkish, right? Okay. It just looks Turkish. Oh, I know these polls. No, they're driving on the left side, buddy. Right? Yep. It is close to Adelaide when it comes to those polls. That's it. There we go. Nailed it. Okay. And that'll be it. Surely you can tell the language. You've always been better at that than I am, Bluey. It takes a little bit of time for European languages. Even Eurasian ones. But that's something I plan on getting better at, so. DG.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm currently. Thanks, Chris.
Hello?
Well, thank you for attending the stream tonight, everybody. It's gonna be ending a little shorter. I won't be streaming next week. I'm preparing for the con that's happening the week after. So, I'm gonna be back the week after that, I think. So that's gonna be what? That's March... my birthday week! So I'll be back maybe March 9th or March 11th or something like that. I might stream on my birthday if I have nothing to do on that day. We'll see. But I'll be back around that time. This will be the last February stream, makes sense. And the next time we're gonna be here, we're gonna be in... Ooh! You excited for the con? You're local? I'm hosting a panel there. It's a game show on Sunday morning. I play various sound clips from movies, classical animated movies. So Disney, Pixar, Don Bluth, DreamWorks, Illumination. And you're going to work together as a team to figure out what movie it is. You're supposed to identify the movie based on the sound clip itself. It's going to be a good time. I'm running it back a second time this year. And I hope that it's going to be bigger and more and nicer than last year's. I know friends now. My circle here in Vancouver has grown quite a bit. So I hope to see more of you there. I would love to see you, Chris. I would love to see you there, Bluey. Anyone else who's going to the con, hope to see you there as well. Chris, I'll try to make it to your train panel. Remind me when it is. Vancouver Island's where you're from. Nice. Shouldn't be that bad then going to Richmond. If you're going through Swanson, you should be okay. You're welcome for the Strimble. Thank you for lurking and chatting, everybody. 9 p.m. on a Thursday. I need to see if that lines up with anything. I need to double check. I don't think it does. And then I'm probably gonna host like Jackbox games in my room, like maybe on a Friday or a Saturday, so it'll be fun. Good times. Oh, at time.